Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Blazing and this is Blueprints, and today for the first time in a while I am recording two videos back to back. I know I was talking about burnout, but I feel like I'm burning out because of the fact that I'm not recording more than one video at a time, and I'm doing that because I'm having a consistently long video, like hour, 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours like that gambling one, and it's really hard on me. Especially since the gambling one, I did have to edit a considerable amount. Speeding it up, adjusting the audio so it doesn't blow your ears out, making it still somewhat entertaining. Like, that was a lot. I might as well go for Trading Post, but the root cellar has a lot of cool things that can happen. It can make it so I need keys a whole lot less, and I like that fact. I was hoping for the shrine, to be honest. But we're gonna play for the laboratory like before, and we learned a lot about the realm sigils for the 8 realms in 8 months puzzle that we haven't solved at all yet, which is fine. We'll get there. Hit me with the hallway. I feel keys are more important than gems, though we do burn through a lot of gems early on in the run. It's still quite all right. Thank you, conservatory. We didn't see this in the last run. It also gave us a key. Adjusting these. Passageway is commonplace. I'm totally fine with that. Weight room is rare. We see this all the time, though. Greenhouse, standard. I feel like we've already adjusted the rarity of the greenhouse, but I'd rather it be common. It's a good room. Not more to say about it. Losing half your steps sucks. I genuinely do want it to stay rare. It's a good room, but I don't need it more often. The conservatory actually didn't do much for us today, and that's all right. That's gonna happen. But since we drafted the conservatory, we don't necessarily... we should go to the other corner. We want to force the laboratory. If we can, we should. And we can with the corridor, so let's do that. Ideally, we force the lab. We still have 2 more redraws. 1 more redraw. Risky redraw, to be honest. I could just take the utility closet and feel fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know? In fact, I will. I'll take the utility closet. I have the laboratory set to common. Surely I'll find it anyways. Coping. Most ideally, we find something like the observatory facing left. I mean, it's facing right, but whatever. What can you do? We're at 24 stars. Nice, Florealis. And the Diamondus Minor. So, I wanted that specifically for Florealis, which I ended up hitting. Hit me with the spare veranda, even though it's massive gambling. We get a gem from it. Metal detector, it's not bad. All right, here's the gambling. Conference room, saved. Hell yeah. Some coins in here, sure. Den or dining room? Probably den. We don't have a ton of gems right now. I'm expecting to get a ton of gems from Florealis. Probably see the green room here? We don't, but we see the aquarium. The aquarium counts as a green room, which is good. I find it weird how this can ding for the next room over. And that's a normal door while this is a vaulted one. Interesting. See, this is why I wanted the greenhouse. And now we're gonna get a ton of gems in return, as well as the item because it's powered by the veranda. The spare veranda, that is, for more item slot stuff. Hell yeah. Is this locked? It is. Do we have 2 hallways? We have 3 hallways, so I don't have to worry about drafting that. The double your keys thing is just not gonna happen. I'm fine with the dining room. We're on rank 5, so the moment we pick up the lunchbox will be consumed. We'll just gain some steps. Another locked door. Double locked, okay. I'd rather go in this direction in general. Courtyard or cloister? Good courtyard, good cloister. Both are great here. Could also just go kennel, but we don't have a shovel yet, so. Courtyard is much more likely to give items, but this is also a rather low location. Head in, grab these. Should be a key or something. Coin. Solarium is just whatever. We don't actually want to see more rare stuff. So I'm gonna go bedroom. Actually, I'm gonna go Geist bedroom. No, I'm gonna go bedroom. Talk myself out of it immediately. I'm very surprised this is unlocked. Coat check is amazing here. Retrieve my master key. Alrighty. Probably a Great Hall for, once again, connectivity. And I don't hate the courtyard here now. We don't have connection problems anymore, so this is just free stuff. Alrighty. Could go for another cloister. We should have the gymnasium powered off, so this isn't even bad. Kinda doesn't matter which way we draft here. Could take kennel. Definitely down for it. But we don't have a shovel yet. We have a bunch of dig spots, though. As far as I know, the kennel can't actually roll an item, but I will check. Ducko. He's a good boy. This is a great spot for a cloister. So I'm gonna place it. Another coin. Good chamber of mirrors, but we're not going to get connectivity here. Like, guaranteed not going to. So. Billiard room can guarantee us a key. Which, you know, it's very likely to be the secret garden, which is why I like doing it. Could also be, what's it called? A key card. So this is 20. Round to the nearest whole 10 number. This says round to the nearest 100th value when you're here, which is 0. But not really, because it's 10 times 6, so it's 100 divided by 20, which is 5. 30 times 2, which is 60, rounds up to 100, times 3, 300, divided by 10, 30, divided by 15, 2. The puzzles are just repeating now. It's just basic keys. That's even more unfortunate, to be honest. We were hoping for a rare one. What can you do, though? We don't necessarily want to open that door. It doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it kind of does. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft is cool. I don't really think it matters, though. I'll take it just because I don't take it very often. That's literally it. So we got our shovel. Okay. We're still hoping for the laboratory, which means we want to get to a corner. I'm also really curious to see our driveway. I'm gonna take the workshop here. We get a battery pack. I mean, yeah, sure. Could go garage, but I am just gonna West Wing Hall. Just more normal keys, man. I'm clicking it. Any day now. Very glad we can skip that. Kind of just fine with this. Definitely gonna take the veranda. But yeah, this is why I love the observatory. Florealis is just so strong. Not a whole lot more to say about it either. Is this a blue room? No, it's obviously green. Duh. Need to focus on blue rooms when we reach rank 8 specifically. Forced redraw. That's why we have them. Yeah, forced redraw. What works? Car keys, huh? So we can get a free item from the trunk of the car. Probably taking the commissary here. We don't really need the patio. I still don't understand how we're drafting it so often as it is set to rare. This keycard door will open up. No to that. Pain again. Yeah, it checks out. Start tomorrow with extra steps, I guess. That just is what it is, huh? No keycard? Yep. So is today just over then? I think it might be. We still have one more chance with the courtyard draft, right? Yeah. But that's like literally it. if I drafted this from the aquarium, man. Damn. Got a chance. And it failed us. Alright. So that does this run in dirty. We now need to return to coat check. Nothing you can do about it. Master key is checked. Removed from our inventory. That's good. Yeah, just gonna move on from here. Call it a day. Call it. And run it right back. It's only been 16 minutes. We can get stuff done. Our goals are the same. I still have my coffee from yesterday's video because I actually am recording back-to-back for once here. And that's going to give me a little bit of leeway towards the next episode after this. I don't think I'm going to record 3. It just kind of depends on how this one goes, I guess. Yeah, I like to bring up how many days of pre-recorded videos I have, just so it doesn't feel like I'm ignoring your comments. Because I know that can be frustrating. It's like, you can trust me when I say I am reading every single one of them. Even though sometimes YouTube really doesn't want me to. Like, they will hide it behind 4 clicks for some reason, where others just take 1. Even though it'll be a recent message, it'll be hidden behind some filters or something. It's really annoying. Wow, you refuse to give me the shrine. I mean, I'll take the shelter. It's towards our game plan. Like, say we don't get our master key, we can just unlock all doors this way. And that's completely fine. But this is where they stayed before the heist. Huh. So the Red Guard terrorized this place too, which makes me even more curious about the Blackbridge story, because the Red Guard is what took out that band of thieves, or troop of thieves, or whatever we call them. They also took out themselves to a degree, but still, it's a very interesting story if you haven't read it in one of my previous videos. I put a summary of it. I'm also realizing the chairs have the computer chip design on them. Wow. There's so much attention to detail in this damn game. I am totally fine with the observatory. Which sucks, because I really do want to roll for the laboratory. Or conservatory. Alright, there we go. There we go. We set our own packet pool. So it can only hit certain things. Please be good to me. Be kind. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Each time you find some trash while digging is probably the one we're most likely to break. Whenever you draft a shop room, we can do a lot-ish. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, we can do a lot-ish. I feel like the easiest one to break is trash while digging, though. Man, it's hard. We're not guaranteed to find the shovel. We're not even guaranteed to have a good day. Yesterday, trash while digging would have been great. Guaranteed take every time, just because we had the thing for it. I'm gonna say whenever you draft a shop room. Because of the aquarium, for example. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. I'm gonna say whenever you draft a shop room. Because we haven't secured our gems yet either. So I'm just gonna have to say that's good enough. And we can basically force a shop room on the corner here. Yeah. Don't hate the utility closet, but I do have something in mind. Oh, the observatory, though. It's not going to be Florealis again. Hit me with the commissary. That's one shop room down. We need the shrine. We have the shovel. I regret the shop entirely. It's too late. There's nothing I can do about it. Zero point in thinking about it. It is what it is. You can't know the future. Probably hit me with the utility closet. The utility closet is like literally #1 for avoiding me getting stuck randomly. So I'm gonna take it. Well, I just kind of have to. Same reason I'm gonna take hallway here. Why am I moving so slow? Have I grabbed the lunchbox? I have. Well, I wasted steps. Whoops. Security would be great. I don't hate the Great Hall, though it's not amazing. I don't want to use gems on this. So I'm gonna take pantry, actually. Ballroom is trauma here, but it can be so good. It can be good. I'm not entering that room right now, though. You have me all the way fucked up. Aquarium, because it counts as a shop. East Wing or Den? Probably just Den. We don't need the coins. If we take the coins, we can still set our gems to 2. It's not bad. And then we can buy out another shop, like, or buy a lot from another shop, not necessarily buy out. Yeah. We still don't know what this means. So we're on February 11th right now. Ah, we sheltered the aquarium. That is a little bit rough. I always forget about that, but like that's one of the main benefits of the aquarium, so I can't complain. Probably workshop or conference room. Probably workshop. Just getting a free craftable component, like, yeah, it's so good. I don't mind locked doors. Hoping for a big split here. Ooh, yes, but no. Probably just spare veranda then. Salt shaker affected the lunchbox. Give us 11 steps. Hit me with the observatory for sure. The slice, Southern Cross, yeah. Clav is the key. Twins, all right. Twins is quite good. We should probably go back and pick that up. But the thing is, we'd be going through the ballroom, so if it gave gems, we'd just get more gems back. I still kind of want to walk to the ballroom to avoid dead ends because we don't have the gems. And if we're walking back to the ballroom, we might as well go entrance hall. It's 2 additional steps, which is 4 additional steps, but I think it's worth it. We're not picking up any of the gems. We might be able to take the gems with us later, just outright, by the foundation, and that is good enough reason to not grab them and lose them immediately right now. this will be protected. Last thing we could hope for is possibly the archives. And that will also be protected. No downside, really. Yeah. I'm very shocked that's locked. There's something on the floor? Really? Oh, it's a key. Throne room or security? Actually a tough choice, but we have the utility closet, so it's not that tough a choice. I lied. We've already turned keycard activation off, so we did get access to the farthest part of our estate. That is amazing. Security level needs to be set to high. Security offline mode needs to be set to unlocked. We no longer need the keycard for today, so of course, as you know, we are going to get it. 3 gems, yeah, we know. Wow, another locked door going down. That's kind of insane. Furnace will not be protected. But there's not a whole lot of red rooms left. And we do want the freezer, so no complaints here. Dude, I wish we did the dig up trash thing so badly. Another locked door. I shouldn't have opened it right away, but what can you do? I'll hit the lavatory just to have it. Yeah, it's a room. If it's protected, it can contain items, which is interesting. Why are all of these locked? You gotta be kidding me on that. Gonna be honest, the maid's chamber is one of the few we just do not want. Dark room, however. Gymnasium is powered off. Gymnasium has no downside, but dark room. Walk in, walk back to utility closet. We can totally do that. Do we care about losing items? We do. We definitely care about losing items. But yeah, now's our time to do the dark room thing. It is not sheltered, of course. Have to go through the weight room. Good chapel. Going to observatory. Back up to 26. Steadily gaining. Thank you for the diamond disc major. Gonna take the casino. It's a shop. Alrighty. Gonna take the laundry room. It's a shop. No, we need the trophy room. It's blue on rank 8. It's so important. There's a blue memo in here. There is a blue memo in here. I'm just curious if it's going to be in the trophy case. Doesn't seem like it is. But this is blue on rank 8. As I said before, if we take too long here, I am gonna cheat. I don't care. All that matters is the fact that there is 100% a hidden blue memo in this room. But where? They are really good at hiding these, huh? Got it. There were a total of 8 gems removed from the ruby crown of Arinda Ares. Trophy room blue note. Okay. Could cloister. Will cloister. Man, I wish we did the dig spot thing. I wish we did the dig spot thing. There's just no guarantee of a shovel, but like, taking the safe play was so stupid. It is what it is. I can have regrets as long as I want to. It doesn't matter. It just does not matter. We're gonna get there eventually either way, no matter what we do. Like, I can literally dread this to the end of time and nothing will change. Locksmith is a shop. Grab the special key. Could be secret garden, never know. Silver key, hates me. Totally fine. Could gymnasium, again it's turned off. It leads in all the right directions. Unless we wanted the antechamber, but we do not care. Can't help but notice this is heated up though, and the furnace is very far away. Within 3 ranks of either direction, huh? Interesting. We'll go gymnasium. I just don't care. I don't want to spend gems on something I find pointless. Great Hall is completely fine now. It would open up this if we cared. Because now we have the lockpick kit. Which I like trying on each of these doors. Normally I win on 1 or 2 of them. 3 if I'm lucky. All that for 3 coins, huh? Can't be this door, so it would have to be this one. Why is there still ringing? There was something in the observatory then? Hmm. Oh, there's just a coin here, duh. Alright. We have plenty of keys now. This is probably where I take passageway. Lockpick that. How is it still hot here? That's technically 3 ranks, I guess. Probably put the garage here. Don't know why I struggled to pronounce that. Nah, hit me at the chapel. Still heated. Veranda. Three more keys. We're still looking for shop rooms. Should be a few more possible drafts. Boiler room isn't awful. It would make it more likely we get the laundry room and other powered rooms, of course, so I don't hate it. We just want as many shops as we can get. Start with this side room. Interesting. Could just redraw, it's not the worst. But I don't particularly care. Joe room, hell yeah, new shop. Don't need the silver spoon. The emerald bracelet at this point would be kind of good, but it costs 60, so who knows? Maybe. Can't even afford the cloister. Bedroom is fun though. Yeah, well, we were leaving and re-entering the bedroom here anyways, probably. Lost and found is dumb here, but I kinda don't care. I don't, generally speaking, have much to risk here. Yeah, sure. But we got repellent and the telescope. Yeah, this is what I was looking at earlier in the previous episode. Specifically this realm sigil right here. I tried on all of them. There is only one remaining it can work on. So we lost our sledgehammer, but that is totally fine in my books. So we can just remove something for a week. So we could remove our foundation for free then, just casually. What would we want to remove? Hmm. Don't want to use silver key. Wow, that's unlucky. Good kennel. We have 9 keys. We don't have to care. Redraw me. That is unlucky. We still have the dark room redraft. We don't have the magnifying glass, so there's nothing we can actually do with this book right now. But even when we had read the book with the magnifying glass, like, it gave us a few hints, nothing major. Gallery. I mean, sure. Gallery's a blue room. Ooh, we have to rank 8 this? We have to rank 8 the gallery? For a blue note. Not positive how I feel about that. Ideally, this is blue. The garage. I didn't even think about the garage. As well as coat check, of course, eventually. As well as the classroom, of course, eventually. But the garage, I feel like, is going to be a harder niche to put on this room because it can only be drafted on the left edge. Whereas the others are not conditional, the garage is. There's a blue note in here somewhere. They wouldn't hide it in the car, surely. Swan song. Oh, that's amazing. There is a blue note in here somewhere. Has to be. It's a blue room. That's what Blue Tent says it does. Rank 8. And I refuse to believe it's outside of the garage, even though we have that as an option. Can I close this? Oh, I can't close it. What if it was on that? Did we check the wheels? I wish there was more to say while looking for the blue note. One on the roof, huh? Well, front of the car. is it, man? I'll give it another 3 minutes or so. But I feel like I'm gonna have to search this one. Up. Search this one up. They hide these so well. Like, genuinely. Yep. It's not saying a blue note. I know for a fact it's in here. There's just so much blue in this room. It's kind of insane. All right, that's time. I'm gonna do a quick search. Garage, blue tent, memo. Okay, so it's found in the cars under the gas pedestal, and there's nothing we can do to find that right now without the car keys. And apparently it says the license plate is an acronym, but it's clearly an acronym for Swan Song. Whatever. We'll screenshot that, because maybe it's not Swan Song. The license plate is an acronym. Blue Memo Garage. Yeah, we just don't have all day to be in that room, so it just is what it is. What's left is the foundation, I think. There's still a shop room available for, oh, we have the dark room as well. Yeah. I made a wrong turn. Minus a step and some gold. What can you do? Laundry room, perfect. This is, I believe, the last shop we can possibly draft. If there's more, I have no idea. So we need to go back to the start for the commissary. Not the commissary, but the utility closet. We could have done that through the garage. But yeah, I'll go through here. Make our way back out the front. I wonder if our darkroom technically even went off. Forgot we have the telescope for our observatories. We'll bother with that soon. That's the date we need, but we don't have the magnifying glass. I'm stupid, man. It happens. Oh, no way. All right, so this will happen very quickly. Temperature's rising. Oh, we're so close. An upgrade disk, okay. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. These should serve as readily accessible replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Admin key Reva L. What were the other possible admin keys? Sync T, EPS W, key 4, capital N, Yen A, sync E, gate L. Or gate I. Gate I. Okay. But we got an upgrade disk. Is it gonna melt more? It kind of stopped at 17, but it's like right next to it. I don't understand, but I want to read the note. I want to read the note. How do I heat it up more? What? We couldn't refreeze our accounts. I don't understand. And since I don't understand, I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Also, if I'm removing a room from the draft pool, it's gotta be lavatory, yeah? What else is there? What would we rather remove more than the lavatory of all things? Yeah, I'm gonna search up the freezer, I guess. Okay. So, I don't regret that Google search. It makes sense. You cannot defrost the personal freezer inside of here without burning glass or, what's it called? Or the self-igniting torch. So that's just another use for it. Hell yeah, man. But we got a new upgrade disc. Big. Cloister. Ho ho. One of my most used floor plans. Okay. For each animal you draft? What does that mean? Wow. Like dove coat or doghouse, etc., stuff like that. I don't think there's a lot of black prints, but this would be good for a lab experiment, is why I'm thinking about it so hard. But no matter what I choose here, I'm screenshotting all three of these names. They are quite important. So this is Orinda. This is Rhina, Daja. Wow, man. Are those even stars? I'm not gonna lie, this seems like a very important decision, so I'm going to search this one up as well. apparently the cloister has a ton of upgrades. So those are stars. There's not a lot of black rooms. This is tough. The cloister, to be clear, becomes a black print, so drafting the cloister from the cloister would open up the antechamber doors. Gaining stars isn't actually all that important, so it's between luck and Orinda. Let's see what Rhina does entirely. Huh. So apparently the rarest one to appear is Cloister of Orinda. I'm gonna be honest, after reading all that, I do think I'm gonna go for the Cloister of Orinda. It's just what I'm most interested in, because it's a trigger for the anti-chamber experiment. That's it. It's the only reason. I don't need a particularly good reason. If we're gonna repel it in something, it's gotta be lavatory. No regrets here. All right. Now, the observatories. Was today a farmer's apple? It was. That's crazy. We can make apples so delicious even though it does nothing, and that's just funny to me. Kind of ridiculous, man. Kind of insane. There's no way for us to get to the bedroom from here. We might be able to reach the aquarium. No, we have 3 steps. It's not possible. That's just the day over. Another great day, to be fair. If we end in the freezer, it might freeze our accounts. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. All right. But yeah, that's gonna do it here for today. Another amazing day. Lots happened. Good upgrade discs. What more can you ask for? Really? We didn't get to check out the tunnel for all the crates we removed. We got to complete that 6 times, 6 shop rooms. It's not bad. If we did the dig spot thing, we would have completed like 14 triggers minimum. I can only be salty about it, but I still did force 6 shop rooms. There's nothing wrong with that. 6 is a pretty big number. I'll catch you on the next one, and I hope we made meaningful progress towards the crates. Peace, y'all.